Our second contestant will be Andrea Wykel with her speech, "You Can Do Anything for 10 Seconds." You can do anything for 10 seconds.
You can do anything for 10 seconds. Hang from a cliff by only your fingertips? Jump out of an airplane and hold your breath? Keep from cursing out that driver who cut you off on the road. Madam Chair, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. What does this phrase make you think of? It makes me think of a plank. What's a plank? Well, a plank is an excruciating torture that makes you squint your eyelids shut and your arms shake with exertion. I first heard this phrase yelled out as encouragement from Liz, who is an instructor, a fitness instructor here at HP, on loan from Defined Fitness. Now, she doesn't come anymore, but I still hear this phrase in my head. I also later learned that this is a theme of a series, a show. It's a Netflix series created by Tina Fey and her co-30 Rock co-creator, Robert Carlock. In this series, our erstwhile heroine, who is Kimmy, uses this catchy phrase to help her survive being held by a doomsday cult. She was kidnapped. Whenever something awful happened to Kimmy and her fellow female captives, she would recite, "Oh, I can do anything for 10 seconds. What I want to know is this phrase going to help me hold this plank for another 10 seconds? Well, let me backtrack a little bit. Well, a lot. I always thought of myself as a heavy girl. My mother and father's genes always said, be fat. And my mother didn't do anything other than to encourage me to be very, very careful. Think of Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny. Elmer, he's chasing a large blob of corpulence. When I was 18, I ran out of my mother's house. I still felt unattractive, even though I was only 125 pounds, right about where you're supposed to be for my short height. Even after getting married, having 3 kids, getting remarried, nothing had convinced me to improve my own self-image. I still had this, feeling of the little fat girl, unattractive. And why do I bring this up to you? Why do I bring up the idea of self-image? Well, I'm going back over this old history. It's because many women fail to work out because of a poor self-image. They have a poor self-image. Now, why do you suppose that is? Mirrors. Mirrors everywhere you go, every gym. What's across the whole wall? Mirrors. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had successful periods of exercise. For example, when my youngest son, Charlie, was 2 years old, I started working out at the YMCA downtown in Colorado Springs. I went on a very dedicated basis for a couple years. Finally, I started getting bored, started procrastinating. Stressful life events also get in the way. A lot of people get out of the habit for a variety of reasons. Maybe they didn't have this encouraging saying, you can do anything for 10 seconds. My friends here at work helped me, they convinced me to go work out at the classes here, boot camp. downstairs. Together, we faced the mirrors, and we had so much fun. For example, we were working out with exercise balls one time, and I fell off of mine. Rolled across the floor. Not the ball, me. After ensuring that I had no broken bones, which I did not, we all just laughed until we were in stitches. Now, my goal for this contest was to write and perform a short humorous speech. I did a lot of research online. I read lots of very personal stories. People running on treadmills, falling off, crashing into the walls behind them, making a hole. I kid you not, it was a real story. Or muscle-bound monks. You've seen them, right? They lift up the heaviest weights they possibly can, only to drop one on their toe. Ah. It's a new dance called the workout hustle. But instead, here I am, I'm regaling you with my own tales of feast, cheat day, of famine, Monday after the weekend, war, Liz, the drill fitness instructor, or peace, stretching. Thank God for the stretching. Now, I love to be sore. Challenge my friends. We like making each other sore. And I'm finally starting to feel better about myself and my body. And how did I do it? By reciting this saying. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Thank you.